Hello, sports fans, and welcome to Friday night edition of Sports Talk. This is our Lakers postgame show. We want to welcome everybody who tuned in between the Lakers and Clippers. Welcome to Sports Talk. I am, of course, Ed, alongside my partner Jesus, who will join me shortly. Good night to everybody and partner. Happy Friday night.
Happy Friday night, partner. Let's get this going.
Again, we want to welcome everyone that watched the game on ESPN and Spectrum Sportsnet. This is the first of two matchups for this week. And how about that, partner? When's the last time you've seen two teams go at it in the same weekend consecutively?
Seems like a battle of LA for the first time this season, back-to-back matches.
Yeah, the Lakers take this 106-102. They've now won two straight against the Clippers. They won 15 of the last 18, and the winners of five straight. How about the Lakers? How soon would it be before they get to that third seed?
Yeah, they're on a hot streak right now, and they did it without AR, which, and we'll get to the highlights in a bit. He got injured in the second quarter and left.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a moment. But partner, as you mentioned, are you ready to go to the highlights?
Let's get it, partner.
All right, let's go. Here we go from Crypto.com Arena. It is I believe, the third matchup in this series between the Lakers and Clippers. Lakers beat the Clippers a couple of weeks ago by 30 points. We're going to pick things up here in the second quarter. Kawhi Leonard hasn't played much of the year, hits a three, and the Clippers are off to a 3-0 lead. But the Lakers answer back later on 5-0. Luka Doncic passes inside to Hayes, who's known for dunks like that. And the Lakers get on the board 5-2 later on first quarter. Clippers trying to answer back. Kawhi Leonard again from downtown. There you go. His first two shots, partner, are threes.
Yeah, great start for the Clippers to open up the night.
And how badly was he missing this?
Yeah, he missed it for sure.
Looks like we're having some audio difficulties, so we apologize. Later on, first quarter, 19-10, Lakers, LeBron James trying to find somebody open. He's met by Zubac, who used to be a Laker. LeBron goes for three. He goes from downtown, 19-13. LeBron, again, putting up the numbers.
Yeah, vintage LeBron.
You see the defensive play there by the Clippers, a foul. 2:47 left in the first, but let's talk about Kawhi Leonard real quick. He's missed almost a lot of the season last season. How important was it for him to play tonight?
Yeah, it was very important because he's been missing. He's still coming back from that knee injury, in which he still misses a lot of games this year. But to play a big game, Battle of LA, it's important.
And he faced a lot of scrutiny because of the money he was paid. Final seconds of the first quarter, LeBron James takes it inside. Quick 2 points and 25-24 at the end of one. Second quarter, now you see the Lakers bench and LeBron James gets inside. No problem. Another layup and a foul.
Yeah, nobody could stick LeBron, seems like it.
Meanwhile, Zubac gets past three Lakers. Then later on in the second quarter, Lakers up by one. LeBron James again takes another 18-foot jump shot inside the post. And that's where they get their points from.
Yeah, he just drives in and nobody could stop the freight train of LeBron.
Later on, it's 42-33 the Lakers. Luka Doncic double team, but lost the ball, and you see a quick dunk there by the Clippers. 42-35. Next Clippers possession, we see Clippers taking inside. Zubac in the post. Throws it up one hand. Shaquille O'Neal. And it's now a 46-40 game later on. We do want to let you know, my partner mentioned before, Austin Reeves suffered a calf injury. He would have to leave the game. Now, the latest report is he's scheduled for an MRI on that calf injury tomorrow. So his status for Sunday is uncertain. And partner, what a big loss it'll be if Reeves can't play.
Yeah, big loss, in which big minutes from Vando, Vincent, Goodwin, and Jemison came in today.
It's a good thing they had them, but still, it's tough when you don't have your AR-15 out there. As we continue on the highlights, Lakers are trying to kind of run away with it a little bit. Final seconds of the second quarter, the Clippers get back within five with that three. And then we go to the third quarter, 61-54. Luka Doncic tries to pass it, but a turnover. And we started seeing a lot of turnovers, partner, in the third quarter by the Lakers.
Yeah, it seems like after that halftime, they just fall apart for a second or two. in
It's
which the
now
other opposite team comes back.
it's now a 3-point Laker lead. LeBron James goes for downtown himself and hits it 67-61. Later on, 67-63. Lakers in transition. Luka Doncic going against three Clippers, passes it off to LeBron, but again, another turnover.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of turnovers since after that halftime.
Quick two there. Next possession, Lakers again, another turnover partner. Here we go.
Yeah, those turnovers are key.
This time, Kawhi Leonard and the foul. Lakers went on a 16-5 scoring run in the last 6 minutes. They take a 72-69 lead, but Luka Doncic answers back with a layup. Moments later, it's 74-72. Luka Doncic takes it up again, and this is where he started turning it up. And the foul.
Yeah, Luka Doncic started turning up right there in that third quarter, going into the fourth for sure.
Final minute of the third quarter, LeBron James posts up with Zuka, who throws it behind him, and he scores 80-76 by LeBron. LeBron had a great game today. He had 28 points in this game tonight, partner.
Yeah, big game once again by LeBron. More than 26 points, hit 28.
James Harden missed the three, but Luka Doncic in for the authority dunk. We go to fourth quarter, still a close game, 83-80. LeBron James going past two defenders, takes it inside, 85-80. Still a close game. Next possession, Lakers. LeBron post up, runs, throws, good, 87-80. Next possession for the Clippers, 87-81. See Kawhi Leonard takes it inside, 83-87. Kawhi Leonard had a great game. He had 21 points tonight, partner, and that's much the Clippers were missing on offense.
Yeah, for sure. 21 big points for him.
Midway through the fourth, Luka Doncic from downtown. Now it's a 7-point lead. Lakers have a comfortable lead. Next possession, up by 7. You see Luka Doncic going from deep three, and he hits it. What about that three, partner?
Yeah, big step up 3 over Zubac, 7-footer.
Lakers are 15-3 since he came to LA. So how about the Lakers playing well in this second half of the season?
Yeah, for sure. They're getting the chemistry each game more and more.
You see the defense and Luka Doncic with a layup, 100-96, 31 points for Luka in had 10 in that quarter. Again, fourth quarter, another turnover, and here come the
Turnover by the
Lakers.
Clippers. Yeah, key turnovers by the Clippers that caused fast break points by the Lakers.
It's 96-102. James Harden trying to keep them in the game. No foul there with a lot of contact. Now it's 102-98. James Harden again trying to, and he's stripped. Picked up by the Lakers. Luka Doncic. Now he passes it to LeBron James. Quick layup. 104-98. Lakers trying to put it away here, partner. And this is where they actually put the exclamation point.
Yeah, they pretty much after one more stop in which the Clippers couldn't make the 3 with 6 seconds left. Fortunately, that was game at that point.
Leonard for 3 misses. Harden tries to go inside and he misses it. Zubac actually has to finish it. So it took 3 tries and contact there again. Under a minute to go. It's 106-100. Leonard tries to hangs it up. He throws up. It's now a 4-point game.
Yeah, close fought battle to the end.
Final seconds trying to make something happen here downtown. No good. Battle ends and out. And the Lakers get it. And there you go. The Los Angeles Lakers win 5 in a row. 15 of the last 18. They're getting close to that third place, partner.
Yeah, partner, they improved to 37-21 without 2 big key starters not in the lineup today. Lakers still got the victory done.
Yeah, we do want, again, in case you joined us, Austin Reeves suffered a calf injury in the second quarter. He had to leave the game. The latest report we were being told is that, reported by ESPN, is that he is scheduled to go under a calf MRI tomorrow. The Lakers do play Sunday against the Clippers, but his status right now is day-to-day uncertain. So, again, tough loss if he can't play on Sunday.
Yeah, 100%, as they kept him out for precautionary reasons. But like you mentioned, he will get an MRI soon.
And this became the Luka Doncic show after he left. James with 28 points in 37 minutes. Luka Doncic 31 points in 35 minutes. So they had to play bulk of the game. Austin Reeves left with 6 points. Finney Smith with 7 points. Hayes with 5 points, but he has some key dunks there. You look at the Lakers bench. Vincent stepped it up. He had 7 points. Vanderbilt 3 points. So the bench is going to have to step up if AR can't play on Sunday.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of key role players have to step it up, and you can't forget about Rui Hachimura, who's also out with a knee injury, which that's
Yeah,
another big important piece
Hachimura
after
was
the game.
hurt in the game against Minnesota on Thursday last night actually. So that's one of the disadvantages of playing the back to back. But the good news was they were at home. This is a 5 game homestand sort of. So they're at home, so this is very beneficial for them. They don't have to go on the road.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. And partner, it seems like Lakers have stepped up their defense as this is the sixth straight game that Lakers hold their opponents under 102 points or fewer, which
yeah,
is pretty good.
we seen this season they gave up a lot of points on defense, and whatever is transactions or whatever adjustments that Coach JJ Redick has done has already paid off for the Lakers, who moved to 37-21. For the Clippers, Kwame Leonard 21 points in 38 minutes. Zubac 27 points in 38 minutes. Harden 18 points in 39 minutes. Dunn 14 points in 29 minutes. So the Clippers bench really much not effective here tonight as they fall to the Lakers 106-102. As we go into more numbers here on Sports Talk, you see the field goal percentage kind of equal if you look at it, and you don't see that often. 3-point field goal, Lakers 33% shooting. Free throws, another problem. 71%, 77%. Clippers actually outbounded the Lakers by 5. You see the turnovers 18-15. The fast break points in favor of the Clippers. And you see here both teams had double digit leads. Lakers led by 11, the Clippers led by 10. So those are the numbers we have here on Sports Talk tonight. Again, the Lakers win 102 or 106, 102.
Yeah, Lakers take the first game of the Battle of LA this weekend.
They do. Again, this is the first of 2 matchups. Teams will play again on Sunday.
It seems like LeBron James played a lot of minutes with 37 points along with Luka 35 minutes.
Well, now with the injury to
Reeves.
Austin Reeves again, he's going to go under an MRI tomorrow. It's uncertain what's going to happen. What Coach JJ Redd is going to have to do because, I mean, beating one team is one thing, but when you have to play them twice in back-to-back games, you got to make some adjustments because they're going to remember this. They're going to see this tape tomorrow.
Yep, you got that right, partner, because Luka and LeBron combined with 59 points in total and just other key role players to score. That's all they need with those two superstars in their team.
Yeah, after the game, JJ Redick spoke to the media. Let's hear what he had to say.
I've been always feeling. Don't have anything other than he was experiencing some tightness in the calf, some soreness. Was held out as a precaution. Thank good he rolled his ankle, so he was unable to go the last few minutes. Doesn't seem serious. And for Rui, I don't know if they've announced it, but he left patellar tendinopathy on his left knee. So that's that. But our group, they competed. They found a way. It was a rock fight out there. Thought our bench, we didn't start well defensively. And then our bench came in and just gave us a massive lift on the second night of a back-to-back with their energy and activity. To get that level of play from two-way guys and Trey and Goody was awesome. And, Dalton just being ready on a night where, who knows how many minutes he plays, and then he comes in and he does well on both ends. Made some big plays and big shots to get us going there in the first half, and then they contest and dunk in the second half. So just all those guys, Vando, plus 20 in 14 minutes. I think including Gabe, ended up with 4 of them. Our bench had 9 steals. So just those guys were awesome. The third game in 4 nights and the second back-to-back can be taxing, right? Just for obvious reasons. But do you get a sense of where some of that, the toughness or the competitiveness or whatever it is that's carrying you guys like overall in a night like this starts? Yeah, it takes a while for a group to develop an identity. It takes a while for a group to develop a collective mentality. There's been a lot of things that have happened this season. I felt like, the group, our ecosystem was created, and it's been sustained since mid-January, and there were flashes of it throughout the early parts of the year, but I like who we are right now as a team. You went 10-2 in February, traded for Luka, had a rescinded trade, added a couple rotation pieces. Just kind of, I know it just happened. You're just turning the page on the month. Can you kind of reflect on the month that it's been? I didn't really even realize it. I randomly looked at the schedule today just to get a sense of next week, and I was like, oh man, the Knicks game was on February 1st. It's been a month, and it's been a lot of change, and then obviously with the trade getting rescinded and bringing DK and Cam back. But that's what I mean. I feel like the toughness, the competitive spirit, the connectedness that I always talk about, like our group had it in January for a while, and you're certainly concerned when you make a change of that magnitude that those things can fall off. And I thought when we got back from that Grammy trip and immediately played some really high-level games, the Clippers game, the Warriors game, Pacers, I mean, we were beating really good basketball teams and hadn't gotten Luka yet. It's easier for him now to step into this group based on that week of basketball. I mean,
That was Coach JJ Redick rephrasing or recapping the last few weeks. We remember this team went on a Grammy road trip, and I believe they went 4-1 or 3-2. And then they made the trade for Luka Doncic, and they even after the Grammy trip they took on some strong teams and they beat them. And they took out Indiana. They even took out the defending champion Celtics. So, and that was before Luka Doncic came. So it's very, very interesting how and think about this, partner. How will your body feel if you play 3 games in 4 nights and the second of back-to-back nights? I mean, what would you be feeling right now?
Well, great interview by JJ Redick after the game. I love this quote about our ecosystem was created and it's been sustained since January. I like who we are as a team. And he also mentioned that the chemistry is building and he loves what he's seen. But like you said, right, they beat Boston, they beat Nuggets, they've been on a streak. The only tough loss down the road was that Hornets loss where they lost by 3.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaker. I mean, that one was people started questioning about the trade, and then after that, they just been winning a lot since. I think they had like one. I think they haven't lost since that game. I know they lost. They lost to Utah before the All-Star game, and they had a loss to Charlotte, and I believe they had one more loss, and then they just been winning a lot since. Again, 15-3, 15 of the last 18, 5 in a row. I mean, that's really impressive. If you look at it. But I said this last time. Are we looking at a title contender? And my answer is yes. I don't know what your answer is, partner, but I'm saying yes. This is a title contending basketball team.
Yeah, I also agree with you on that. I think they will end up in the top 3 at the end of the season in the Western Conference, depending on everybody's health. They stay healthy, they should be good.
You look at the teams they still have to play. They got games with Oklahoma City, and I believe they still have to play Denver again. They still have to play Memphis. So, if you can beat these teams, then you're basically sending a message that you're the hunters, and everybody in that Western Conference has become the hunted. And I'm talking about the Denver Nuggets because they beat the Lakers in the playoffs last year. So, possible rematch. We don't know yet. We'll see how that goes. But again, he mentioned Austin Reeves. From what he said, looks like he had I guess a strain or he was feeling some pain in the calf, and they took him out for precautionary reason.
Yeah, calf injuries are always important to keep in mind, which are very in the NBA, calf injuries could be serious.
Well, you mean you look at the calf injury history with Anthony Davis, look how much that doomed him, and that was the reason why the Lakers made that trade because he
Yeah.
was getting hurt too much.
Yeah, I think that was one of the key trades why they traded him away. But for Luka, it's still unbelievable to even think about it.
Yeah, Luka Doncic with 31 points led the way, and again he played more after the injury. Speaking of that, Luka Doncic spoke to the media after the game. Let's hear what he had to say as we get a clip of his address to the media after the game.
Find a certain just kind of fight and tenacity and spirit in the team that you can win a game like this, third and four nights back to back. And how would you describe what you've seen from your teammates?
Yeah, I think it shows, especially today. Coming to back without two of the starters. It's a tough game to play and to win. I think we showed our character today. We just say that second group with Braun, they gave us life. They inspired us to play faster, to play harder. So thanks to them, we won the game.
You've gone against the Clippers a couple times in the postseason. It seemed like there were a couple things you're pretty comfortable in, calling Zubats out into that action. You get the two-step backs in the fourth. But does that kind of feel like, okay, yeah, this is what I do. This is what I'm used to?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I think the thing I was doing different is don't wait for it, but that's what helped me in the second quarter. Fourth quarter.
Luka, obviously, without Austin tonight and Rui, a lot was going to fall on you and LeBron offensively. But I'm curious kind of what you made of Vando, Gabe, Jordan, and Trey. And kind of, could you just sort of describe the life those guys give you when they play that way?
Yeah, like I said before, they gave us life to this game. They pushed it to be better. And when the second goal with Brown came out, they pushed the ball, they defended. They showed us a little bit how we need to play. So without them, we don't win this game tonight.
Can you reflect a little bit on the last year of your life, making the finals, changing teams, growing your family? Just kind of where do you kind of view things for you right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. I'm happy. That's all that matters. Having a daughter, my family's good, the people around me are good, so that's everything I want.
We're speaking with you, you mentioned that after you arrived here, there was that about week period where you were with the team, but waited to come back, and they had wins over Indiana, the Clippers, big time wins. What did you learn about the group during that period in terms of the effort, fight, and I guess how did you see yourself, adding to that when you were able to return?
Yeah, I think the first thing I noticed was how connected they play on both ends of the floor. The ball is moving, and that's the first two things I learned or I watched the first time. So, for me, it was just trying to fit in that a little bit different basketball that I'm used to. But since I've been back, they just let me be me, and I got a long way to go. But slowly I'm starting to feel like myself.
Luka, you guys have been the best defense in the league for the past month and a half, but these last 6 games, it's been 102 points or fewer for every opponent coming out of the All-Star break. What do you think has been the key to kind of just ratcheting that out to a different level of defense?
Yeah, everybody got each other's back on the defensive end. Somebody penetrates, there's always somebody that's going to help, and the rotation is very good. So I think we just connected on the defensive end. Everybody's flying around, and the talk is amazing. So that's two or three things that help us.
Luka, feliz cumpleaños.
Gracias.
Un sentimiento especial que sientas por haber conseguido el triunfo el día de hoy.
Sí, siempre es bueno para no castigar el día ganar, sobre todo para tu cumpleaños, así que estoy feliz de que se haya terminado y que hemos ganado.
Okay, it looks like he's going to be doing their conference again in another language. So it was his birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I know that it was his birthday today. So
yeah, I didn't know about that too.
A 31 bomb.
I think I heard one of the Spectrum analyst guys were like, "Hey, I don't know how to sing birthday in his language, so they just say happy birthday." But I mean, how about the last few months he's had? He went to the finals. As they asked him, he was in the NBA finals just a year ago.
Right.
He found out he had to change teams, and then, he found out about the story that broke out about, the other team didn't have faith in him. There was issues backstage with the Mavericks, which there still is. By the way, when the Lakers go to Dallas, they're gonna have a tribute show or dedication to Luka Doncic.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a chaotic year last year for Luka, from being to the NBA Finals to getting traded by your franchise tag team to the Lakers with LeBron James. So I'm not. I know Luka's happy, but he's still going through emotions.
I mean, you look at what's happened with him. He was in the finals. He figures he's gonna stay in Dallas. He finds out he gets traded. Then he finds out that he's supposed to get another teammate, but that trade got rescinded. There were questions about his athleticism. There were questions about some other things, but yet he's put it behind him from the way it looks like, and he's playing ball. He's actually contributing to this team. He is one of the big three in this team.
Yeah, 100%. Couldn't agree more with you right there.
Once again, the Lakers beat the Clippers 106-102. The first of two matchups. These two teams will go at it again on Sunday. They'll go on this Sunday at crypto.com, so it'll be another home game. I believe Sunday at 6 p.m.
Yep.
So we look forward to that. So the round two matchup between these two guys. Other news really quick before we continue here. Big news coming out of the Los Angeles Rams today. Rams finally made an agreement with quarterback Matthew Stafford. Stafford will be a Ram heading into 2025. So they don't have to worry about having to make trades or get another quarterback or even an Aaron Rodgers sighting. So that was one of the big news that came out today out of Los Angeles was Matthew Stafford's trade. And yes, I am aware about what happened in Washington today with the President of the United States and the President of Ukraine. We all know about that. Let's just say that we don't have to worry about that within the Los Angeles Lakers. It seems like everybody is picking daisies and getting along with each other, right, partner?
Yeah, 100%. As it should.
Too bad
But
but too bad the leader of a foreign country couldn't come here and do that.
yeah, it seems like he ended up leaving midway. He
Yeah,
got kicked out. He got kicked out.
he actually got kicked out. I got to know you're saying that he was asked to leave, so
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be coming here anytime soon. So I mean, that's a sad thing. But what's your reaction to the Matthew Stafford signing?
I like it. I still believe in him. He has the chemistry. We were a couple plays away from the Super Bowl, man. Just 21 yards away from the Super Bowl and enemy territory snowing. I believe Stafford has one more great year with the Rams, and this year could be it.
Well, the bad news is Cooper Kupp is still going to be traded. It's already
Oh, yeah,
been
I forgot about
acknowledged
that.
that.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's going to have to get used to having some star players. As we continue here on our post-game show, Lakers again victory 106-102, two straight against the Clippers. Let's talk about the Clippers real quick.
Yeah, I'll start with that one. So the Clippers end the month with 106 to 102 loss to the Lakers. Seems like they can win a season series now as James Harden shoots 5 for 22 and had 6 turnovers. And the bench minutes, like you said from the Clippers earlier, were a major issue. So the Clippers are now 4-7 in the month of February, just beating one winning team all month. You
Let
could tell
me
the difference from
let me
what
ask you this question. Once upon a time, we thought this was a lopsided because we thought the Clippers owned the Lakers. But have you noticed that ever since the Clippers moved into the Intuit Dome, the Lakers has had their numbers. So you wonder if maybe the change of scenery could be the effect of that, or the Lakers are just straight up kicking their ass. I mean, they kicked their ass by 30 points a few weeks ago. I mean, look, I'm not gonna make jokes here. This was a close game. Yes, both teams had double-digit leads, but I mean, the Clippers played well. I mean, they gave the Lakers a good run, but obviously it just wasn't enough. What is missing for this team right now?
I think it's still health going around because Kawhi, I don't think Kawhi's still 100%. There's one game where he plays and another game where he gets rested for precautionary reasons, as well as Norman Powell, who's been out for the last 2 weeks, who averages 25 points with the Clippers. So that's another key role in which the Clippers are missing. But I feel like it's going to be a tough year for the Clippers. Even though they're top 6 in the West, not a lot of eyes or media attention on the Clippers. But yeah, they still got to work on things.
Well, this team right now is sitting at 32-27. They have the last spot in the playoffs below the play-in tournament. So how dangerous would it be how dangerous it would be if they slip out of that sixth spot and they have to go through the play-in tournament?
Yeah, that would not be good for the Clippers. The play-in tournament will get them tired, and especially if they play first, second seed, which could be the Nuggets or Lakers at this point. No, never mind, because the play-in tournament they don't play the. Oh yeah, after they beat the teams, they play
They beat
the
the two
first round.
teams.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be tough for the Clippers at that point if they try to make it to the play-in tournament. So if they could at least make it to the top seed, could be good, but it's gonna be tough down the road.
Ever since the play-in tournament was was developed, they never had a good memory. Their record is not well with this play-in tournament. They've always made it, and they maybe were out. So how important is it for them to stay in that sixth seed? And look, they could either play Denver or the Lakers. I don't know what team you want to play in that first round, but
That's tough. Nobody wants to play. I don't think no NBA team wants to play them in the first round in the
no,
Western Conference.
that's right. I mean, this is another. This is one of the teams other than the Cleveland Cavaliers or the Boston Celtics or the Oklahoma City Thunder that are playing good basketball. You know, we know that the other teams got great records, but don't count out the Lakers. I'm saying that right now. I'm not saying it because I'm a Laker fan. I'm saying it as a professional on our show here. You know, this is our jobs, but don't underestimate the Lakers. This is the one team I don't want to play right now. They're dangerous. Let
Yeah,
me let me
nobody.
let me let me say it again. 5 wins in a row, 15-3, 15 of the last 18 they won. I mean, I need to say more, but I mean, if you're the Clippers, you got like two things or three things. You either want to play Denver, you want to play the Lakers, or you want to go through it the hard way and get in the tournament.
Yeah, that's a tough situation. I don't think none of the above, but they're gonna have to, fortunately, if they keep it on the same boat as they're playing right now.
James Worthy said on Spectrum Sportsnet that LeBron and Luka are like champion DNA. Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah, I could see it. The Lakers have a big, bright future in this year and next year, so I could see it happening. Especially if they add another center, which is still possible for them to get that rebound. Because it seems like every game they get out rebounded, but they still
Yeah,
find a way.
I have to agree with you on that because I'm actually looking at the stats. They've been actually out rebounded many times since this trade. If you look into the stats prior to this, with Anthony Davis owned the board,
Yes,
offense
definitely.
and defense. But since he's been gone, it's been hard to fill that spot. Um, so it's going to be interesting to see if they can get someone or someone else can step up to help with that. Also, uh, we're trying to see if LeBron James spoke to the media. Unfortunately, we don't have that here, but he did speak to ESPN's Scott Van Pelt on Sports Center after the game. So let's see what the two had to talk about after the win.
We will get right back to Los Angeles, where LeBron James joins us. LeBron is Scott Van Pelt, and I think this is history, man. I believe this is the first time you've been on with me where you didn't have a cigar in one hand and Larry O'Brien in another. So given that it's just a Friday night in February, I appreciate you taking a minute, man. You all right? You got one into there. You're good?
Man, yeah, long time, man. Long time, Scott. So it's always good to hear your voice, man. I appreciate you having me on, man. Always a pleasure talking to you.
I appreciate that as well. Everything's cool. You're like you got one and two there late. You're all right, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. It was a tough back-to-back for us tonight, so we was able to get it done versus a tough Clippers team last night. We had a tough Minnesota team, but it's good basketball we're playing right now, so we want to hopefully continue it.
All right, so we've all gotten past. I'll be damned. Luka plays for the Lakers, and you guys have got some runway now to figure out what you've got. And you've been through this a ton through the years in many different variations with different squads. What's the process, Bron, of now till the playoffs to sort out what you are so that you can be a championship team come June?
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the season, Scott, there's not many days where you have practice. So, it's a dress rehearsal every time we hit the floor, every time we have film session, shoot arounds, we hit the road, whatever the case may be. We have to understand that we don't have much time, but when we're on the floor, we have to figure it out on the fly. And I think that's what we've been doing lately. We've been figuring out on the fly, trying to get better and better as Luka continued to get his rhythm back after he came, it's only like 6-7 gallons. I think tonight it was his 10th game with us, possibly. Him coming back from that calf injury that kept him out since Christmas. So, we got to continue to work our habits, and if we do that, we'll be fine.
It dawned on me when I was told perhaps we would talk tonight that 100 years ago it felt like you and I did this commercial, right? And at that time, Bron, I'm about 40. All right. Now, when I got to be 40, that was around the time I thought, I don't know if I can still dunk and not hurt myself. And I couldn't do certain things that I could do as a younger man. That clearly has not happened to you. I'm really sincerely interested in what the process is, Bron, at this stage. Rest and recovery, nutrition, sleep. I'm serious. Like, what has to happen for you to be what you are still?
No, everything. I mean, you just said it's got everything in the above, man. Nutrition, sleep, making sure I take care of my body, cold tubs, hot tubs, whatever's out there to continue to try to rejuvenate my body and get my body prepared to go out and play every night. I love the game, and I'm in a position where I can continue to play at a high level even at my later stage. So, and I think the chair that you allowed me to steal from you in that first commercial, I think that's helped a lot too.
I forgot about that commercial he shot with Scott Van Pelt, and he was coming up. I mean, I saw a comment, and I don't know if you want to agree with this. Do you agree that LeBron's better at 40 than he was when he first came out of the NBA?
Damn, that's a tough one. It seems like he's even better. Yeah, I believe he's better at age 40. The way he takes care of his body, it's insane. At that age, at 40 years old, just doing what he's doing on back-to-back nights in the basketball court, it's insane. No words could describe. It's like when's the last person who was at 40 who would be playing at a high level from sports besides football?
I think it was Dirk Nowitzki. He was the last one to retire in that up age.
Wow, yeah. Dirk with the step back 1-footer. Yep. Yeah, LeBron still got it in him. I think he still has this year and next year.
Yeah, I think he's got like another year or two left, and then he'll hang it up.
Yeah, I agree. Then Luka takes over franchise tag with the Lakers. Or
Yeah,
you think LeBron will wait for his other son to get into the NBA, Bryce James?
Well, I think we'll just have to wait and see what happens. We know Bronny's there. I mean, they might as well change the name from Los Angeles Lakers to Los Angeles LeBrons or something like that.
the LeBron family.
Instead of saying LA Lakers, or it'll be LA LB, Los Angeles
LBJ,
LeBron.
LeBron's teams.
Pretty
LeBron's
much.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have some clips from Gabe Vincent, who actually he stepped up when Austin went down tonight. So let's hear what he had to say.
On the defensive side of the ball, a great job on the defensive side of the ball, and I think he's just been helping us and giving us a lot of action. A lot of guys off the bench have played really well, but I just wondered where you can kind of identify with Jordan Goodwin and kind of his the grind that he plays with, and then maybe some similarities to you. What have you seen from him, and how key is he been? Yeah, no, I mean, Jay Good has been great. He's been great. He's been bringing energy off the bench. He's been rebounding. He's guarding multiple positions. He's making plays off the dribble. He's making shots. He's out there. He's been an energy buddy for us in some ways. He's a spark plug. And he's been stepping up game in, game out, especially during this stretch like you're talking about.
Gabe Vincent had 7 points tonight, Carter, and how much does he have to step up if Austin can't play Sunday?
Yeah, as a as their Lakers coach, JJ Redick, mentioned, he will be in the starting rotation as of now with Austin Reeves and Hachimura out. And it's going to be big for Gabe Vincent to contribute what he did like today, couple turnovers in which he was sticking James Harden, and a key 3-point shooter in which he will be open when LeBron and Luka pretty much takes it inside the paint, in which somebody will be open eventually since they're always double teamed.
Now there was one guy that caught my attention tonight, and that was a young guy by the name of I believe Trey Jemison. He spoke for a brief little bit. Let's hear what he had to say.
You can kind of feel the energy. What's this last couple of weeks been like, and how rewarding has it been for you? It's been a great feeling, man. Knowing I'm impacting the game with the great minutes that bring energy, it's a dream come true. Are you feeding off Goodwin as well? Like when you kind of being in a similar situation, and when you guys can come in and the way that you guys both play? Definitely, man. We're both two-way guys trying to earn a spot on the team, and just we say, hey, we bring injury every night. Whatever happens, we'll be good with that. So that's my guy. We work hard together. It's gonna work out for us. What's kind of, is there an example of the feedback that you get with either from the coach?
So that was Trey Jemison. He had 15 minutes playing time. He had 3 points and 5 rebounds. So I guess they'll be fine if Boston can play. But it was a great game tonight, partner. What else what are your thoughts on as we wrap up the show here? What's your thoughts on tonight's game?
Yeah, sorry, partner. I was mentioning Johnson, who usually doesn't play no minutes with the Lakers. Today was his most minutes played, as the Clippers were giving the Lakers a problem, in which Johnson came in and gave him great energy with the rebounds. But overall, I just want to say great fought battle between the Lakers and Clippers. Anybody could have had it in their sleeve, but the Lakers once again got the victory, and they're on a hot streak in which it will continue. Let's see how they'll bounce back on Sunday. And yeah, partner.
It was a great show tonight. I want to say thanks for joining us this late at the hour. I know most people are already in bed, but it's Friday night. I'm sure a lot of us are listening here, and want to thank everyone that tuned in tonight. And what's your prediction for Sunday as we wrap up here?
I'll say it's going to be another great game, back and forth. I'm not sure if teams will rest their key superstars on the Sunday night, because LeBron was questionable in coming into this game. Then 1 hour before tip-off, he was available to play, and Kawhi might be resting. So we'll see what happens on Sunday afternoon for the Game 2 of Battle of LA.
And I believe that game's an afternoon game on Sunday?
Yes, 6:30 tip-off.
Okay, 6:30 in the evening, then perfect then. That'll be awesome. Don't miss it on Sunday, folks. It'll be Lakers and Clippers round 2 of this little mini series here. Again, the Lakers take it 106-102. They've won 5 straight games and are catching up on that 3rd seed as we get near the NBA playoffs. And again, Sports Talk will be back on this Sunday night after the game. We'll have another complete wrap up, and we'll preview this week's shows as we also get set for the start of baseball season, Dodgers and Angels. So can't wait for that, partner. And before we go, what's one of the famous words you say before we go?
Another day, another podcast.
Yep, another day, another podcast, and it's getting close to 11 o'clock here on the West Coast. So I think it's time for me to hit the hay and call it a night, get some Z's. And partner, you have a good weekend, man. And also, we want to thank everyone that's watched our show. We are getting close to 1,000 total downloads. We're at over 900. Again, thank you for tuning in and continuing to follow us. Also, we want to welcome the new viewers outside the U.S. and Canada, Japan, Ukraine, looks like United Kingdom and Denmark. I want to welcome all of you and continue and say thank you for your continued support. Again, for Jesus and me, Ed, thanks for listening to this Laker Sports Talk edition. Again, 106, 102, the Lakers take it. Everybody at the arena, drive home safely. And those of you tuning in, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on Sunday night.